The Ukrainian drone attack on a relatively powerful power plant in the city of Shatura in the Moscow region is particularly welcome, particularly because the facility is located 120 kilometers from the Kremlin. Aviation expert and electronic warfare manufacturer Anatoly Khrapchinsky stated this on Radio NV. According to him, this station is also 112 kilometers from the tactical missile weapons enterprise in Korolev near Moscow, which manufactures Kh-101 and Kh-555 class missiles and virtually the entire range of missiles mounted on strategic or tactical aircraft. At the same time, Khrapchinsky explained why Ukrainian drones bypass Moscow. Over the past 2 years, it has significantly expanded its air defense capabilities, which were built during Soviet times. Moscow began actively building an air defense system in 1949, with 2 circles that included the S-25 Berkut air defense systems. That's why this system was called the Berkut Line and became the primary reference point for the development of defense systems. It's important to understand the scale of the system. It consisted of 56 divisions, roughly speaking, each with 60 missile launchers and 22 radars, the expert emphasized. According to him, Russia is currently restoring this system. It's reinstating anti-aircraft turrets for its Pantsir missiles, which will allow it to detect and counter threats using the cannon. He also noted that by mounting the Pantsir on a turret, the Russians are increasing the radar detection horizon. Bypassing Moscow is certainly the right move for our UAVs to avoid wasting resources when they can bypass air defenses. This encourages Moscow to develop more counter-UAV systems, while we need to actively develop our missile program in the meantime, so we can then target them with missiles. He added that it is necessary to increase attacks around Moscow because there is room to strike. It's nice that they targeted the power plant, which was once equipped with German and American equipment and was later updated with non-Russian equipment, the expert emphasized. Recall, Ukraine has expanded long-range drone strikes throughout 2025 to pressure Russia's war economy, disrupt military logistics, and stretch its air defenses. The pace has grown as Ukraine boosts domestic drone production capabilities and targets sites tied to Russia's defense and export sectors. The Shatura power plant is one of the largest in the Moscow region. It is located in the city of Shatura, approximately 120 kilometers east of Moscow. The plant's installed electric capacity is 1,500 megawatts, and its heat output is about 344 gcal per hour, making it a key energy hub for the Moscow region. The owning company emphasizes that it is the most powerful power plant in the region. 7 units provide power generation. The steam turbine section includes 3 200 megawatt units, 2 210 megawatt units, and 1 80 megawatt co-generation unit. Additionally, since 2010, the plant has operated a 400 megawatt combined cycle unit based on the General Electric 9FA gas turbine. This is the most efficient unit at the plant, with an efficiency of about 56%, which is significantly higher than that of conventional steam power units. Meanwhile, if this gas turbine were to be damaged, replacing it would be extremely difficult or even impossible due to US sanctions that prohibit the supply of such equipment to Russia.
Russian officials and citizens reacted Monday to the high-stakes talks in Geneva between the US, European and Ukrainian delegations on peace efforts to end the Russia-Ukraine conflict. "I don't think it will happen. This plan won't work. The Europeans won't allow it," one Moscow resident told the Associated Press. Another said the Ukrainian government has completely discredited itself, adding that there is no point in believing them. It will try to make changes, but the question is, will anyone listen? I think not, because the positions are very unequal and Ukraine lost its negotiating leverage a long time ago, she stated. The Kremlin said Monday that it hadn't received a revised text of U.S. peace plan for Ukraine since amendments were made over the weekend in Geneva. In his regular call with journalists, presidential spokesperson Dmitry Peskov said the Russia side was monitoring media reports on the meetings between Ukrainian, European, and U.S. delegations, but that they had received nothing official following the talks. He added that there was currently no plan in place for U.S. and Russian delegations to meet this week, but that the Russian side remained open for such contacts.
Ну, я думаю, он не состоится, этот план. Его не пройдет. Потому что европейцы не позволят. Это ключевой момент вот, в этих отношениях. Мы уже видели, несколько раз были такие попытки, и они привели к тому, что ничего не состоялось. Но диалог уместен, очень важен. Когда-то к этому придут.
Она будет пытаться их вносить, но вопрос, будут ли их слушать, я думаю, что нет, потому что позиции сильно неравнозначные. И переговорные свои какие-то преимущества Украина потеряла очень давно. Почему? Дискредитировала себя власть, которая там сейчас есть, практически полностью, на мой взгляд. Верить их не то чтобы даже каким-то публичным заявлениям, верить их заявлениям вообще нет никакого смысла, я думаю, это для всех очевидно.
Послушайте, мы пока не видели никакого плана. Мы читали заявление по итогам дискуссии, состоявшейся в Женеве. Тот текст, который ранее видели мы, были внесены какие-то корректировки. Ну, подождем, там, видимо, диалог продолжается, какие-то контакты будут продолжаться. Пока, еще раз повторяю, мы ничего официально не получили. Нет, пока нет. Хочу напомнить, президент Путин сказал, что мы остаемся открытыми для таких контактов и для переговоров. Но пока никакой конкретики по переговорам с нами нет.